The Quarantine Cup is of course brought to you by Nikijo Collectibles. Enter code NOLAN5 at checkout for 5% off sealed and singles on the site. I personally picked up my case of Burst of Destiny for, I believe it was $1,070 after entering code NOLAN5 at checkout. They do more than just sealed though, they do singles. Honestly, probably the most competitive prices on the market for everything at launch. They do also have a little bit of a back catalogue going on with some alternate rares and secret rares that they're updating all the time, so do check them out. And of course, entering code NOLAN5 at checkout makes it all the cheaper. But let's get on into the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG, and we are here for the second semi-final, and I am here with Jake.
Yo, what's going on?
We are, of course, here for Sebastian, the 7th seed. He's up against Duck, the 3rd seed. Of course, Duck playing Virtual World. Sebastian on Sky Striker.
Yes, very interesting matchup.
Quite curious as to how this is going to play out. Rather interesting though, Duck does main deck Imperial Order, which are huge call. Huge call.
Oh yeah. It is a big cut to the Sky Strikers.
Do you reckon he just said it?
Possibly.
Surely. He's setting 3. One of these cards has got to be Imperial Order. Open no virtual or normal summon after the desires. It's going to suck.
Yeah, not great. But if he has the Imperial, it'll carry him through. The other interesting thing as well is that Virtual World is very good at monster negates and removal, but spell and trap negates, it's not so proficient at. So, like, if he doesn't have an Imperial somewhere tucked in that back row, he could be having a bad time.
No. We have a thinking. Oh, Upside Goblin resolves. Also, Sebastian not playing a quick play spell and trap removal card.
Oh, not playing any MSTs or anything in the main?
They're in the side deck, so he's playing MST and Cosmic in the side.
Okay. Interesting.
He's chosen to main deck stuff like Duster and Lightning Storm.
Okay. So yeah, you take the quickness of it instead of the ability to be able to... Oh, sorry, no. The mass removal instead of the quickness in game 1, which is interesting.
Given that we've just seen an Ash there, I feel as though Duck doesn't have the Imperial Order, but it's not going to matter.
I don't think
he's not going to get punished.
No, he's done okay, but he needs to open the Virtual World, otherwise he will not be able to play it.
There is the
So he's got
Choo-Choo,
a trap, so
surely
you'd
he has
assume that he's
6s
got
in
one
hand.
in hand.
Yeah, he's got to have a bunch of 6s in hand. Roshi sends Quinlong, and that's going to be most of his combo.
Yeah, pretty much.
We see a hand trap coming in from Seb.
Kind of sucks he has to use that one so early, because like that one usually gets you really good resources if you've got them already in grave.
That's the one that
I'm thinking of.
Effectively, yeah, it's the Reborn one. It's one that effectively guarantees the if it resolves, that card will typically always get you. I have now struck a complete blank. Into your Zulkin play.
Yeah.
Oh, Ash for
we have
the
an
Quinlong.
Ash on the Quinlong. You will find that I say the names of the virtual cards not long after you say them, because I don't know what they're called.
Seeing the E-Telly, gonna get that Yen Yen. I believe this is then going to go into the Shen Shen.
You'd assume so. There's not much else that they play in terms of level 9 synchros anymore, is there?
See, maybe he goes... He can go Vermilion Dragon Mech and try and pop that back row, but Shen Shen is almost guaranteed. Yeah, no, this is the Shen Shen.
Shen Shen's better because now it cuts off his access to spells in grave unless he has the Widow Anchor.
Yeah.
So but he's only got the one Virtual World card banished as well at this point, so...
Yeah, the Choo-Choo is not live.
Curious as to what those other 2 face downs are.
I'm assuming they... So his options are Impermanence, Imperial Order, Zhang and Choo-Choo. Like, they could be the potentially to set a Zhang. I think it's called Zhang, the continuous trap. The one that is the monster reborn from grave.
The one that, yeah, never actually gets activated.
Ooh.
A Dark
There's a Dark Ruler turning off the Shen Shen. Seb's got some spells to activate.
Pop off at this point, yeah.
To be fair, we could just see like
pass.
No, we could just see a Widow Anchor to switch it, normal summon a hand trap, and then access code.
Possibly.
Oh,
Oh,
burners.
we have an
Okay.
afterburners. That's also pretty good.
Now going to take out a back row. Oh, it's going to take out the Chuchi. Interesting.
Yeah, well, I don't think he has enough spells in grave yet, does he? Oh, no, he does,
Yeah,
because he's
there's
got
definitely enough
Upstart,
spells,
Dark Ruler, and
Desires.
Pot of Desires, yeah, okay.
Curious as to not taking out one of the setback row. Oh, we're just going to see... Was that an accident?
He activated that after.
Yeah, very interesting. Unless he was worried that the Chuchi was going to pop it, but the Chuchi wasn't live.
Yeah. So 2 cards in hand and no face-up virtual worlds currently. What will Duck be able to do? Okay,
Summon back that Shen
summon back the Chuchi. Or Shen, or whatever it is. The big one. Summon back the big one.
Now these... Banish 2 other monsters from your graveyard with different types and attributes from each other.
Okay, this is fine.
I always thought they were the same attribute but different type, and I was like, hold up.
Wait a minute.
Ash Blossom is normal summoned. Yes, the new
it's a level 3. Yep.
I was like,
It
Duck
brings it
does
back
not
as
have
a-
the access code line. He is playing Virtual World.
So, does Yan Yan come back as a tuner, or
It
is
does
it
come
already
back as a tuner, yeah, so it will have to go into an Xyz play.
Maybe a fortune tune?
By the looks of it, Fortune Tune is his option here. Oh, an anchor.
We have a Widow Anchor. Okay. In Seb's position, do you take his access to rank plays?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then that turns into a Zeus.
Yeah. I'm not bored, you're bored.
No, it's fine. We're waiting for Imperial Order to be flipped. That's definitely not set. Otherwise, this game would have been a blowout.
Oh yeah, we'd be in game 2 by now.
Statistically, that has to be an Imperial Order.
Is he playing impermanence in the deck?
Also, does Shen only banish monsters?
No, it banishes anything that...
This Widow Anchor is banished.
It's unfortunate.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay. So multi-roll gets the set, but it's not going to be used.
Interesting. Surely you'd bring back the afterburners and start just popping things on the board.
You'd think. Oh, that'll do.
Yeah, I mean, it works. Oh, and an engage. Nice.
J Imperial Order.
He opened another virtual world back row.
Yeah, it's got to be back row. They're probably 3 impermanents to set at this point.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. The engage is banished.
Yeah, not coming back. Mystic Mine only prevents them
The
from activating.
The afterburners would have been really helpful had he said it.
Yep. This ray is also going to depart us as it leaves the field. Duck unfortunately does not play Final Sigma, so he won't be able to use the Chuchi to reduce the level of the Shen, then sink into the Vermilion Dragon Mech, then sink into the Final Sigma. Oh, we do have an impermanence for the Hayate though.
Yep, and take out the Ash Possum. Sep could clear a lot of this field at this point.
He could. To be fair though, him opting to attack over that Ash Blossom could bite him in the ass here with the whole banish the Juchi to reduce the level of Shen. Now he can just go into a Vermilion Dragon Mech and it's live.
Possibly, but yeah, with the afterburners coming back, he does have some things happening.
Well, to be fair, the
don't
Vermilion
think he's
Dragon
got
Mech not that live.
Yeah, he's got no tuners to make it live.
Union's going to be banished as well.
Oh, we've got a pop going on for Mystic Mine, perhaps?
Multi-rolls popping off.
Yeah, but to get rid of Mystic Mine, I mean.
No.
Because it's just...
Oh, he's
it's
gonna
getting rid of...
his own Kagari.
Right.
Interesting.
Okay.
That I guess he is playing around the whole ability to summon the Vermilion Dragon mech.
Oh, excuse me.
Jake has had a big day.
Oh, that I have.
Interesting that Duck's going to go after. Seb's going after his Ares here. I guess he can turn off his Mystic Mine when he's ready, although I don't see him ever really needing to turn off his Mystic Mine.
Well, has he got enough virtual worlds banished to be able to activate the Chuche if he gets another one?
Almost certainly. Yes, he has a Quinlong and a Roshi. Oh, there's a set card. Could that be Imperial Order? Gotta see it eventually. There's the second bonus in Seb's... Wait, how'd that bonus get back in the hand? Oh, Kagari, okay. I thought he multi-rolled it. I was like, that has to be the set card. Oh,
hit the imperm.
That's the second imperm. That means it's probably a third imperm in Zhangwu set.
That afterburner shouldn't be banished.
Yeah, correct. It wasn't multi-rolled. And it wasn't Shen.
It's unfortunate. Seb could really use that.
Yes. Now, what is the play? It is pass, okay. I guess Duck can't really summon any of his virtual world monsters, so... Ooh. Going into the Fortune Tune.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't think its protection effect activates, so it can just sort of sit there. It's a bit more guaranteed protection than just having a Nyan sitting there.
Yeah, it's logical. Lots of passing.
Yep, welcome to Mystic Mine games.
Lots of Mystic Mine passing.
Do you think Duck has maybe banished the remainder of his Chuches?
Surely not. He's going through a lot of cards here. There's 13 remaining deck. Seb's also down to 14. That clock's going to be relevant fairly soon.
Uh-huh.
The moment Seb starts playing, he'll have to be removing his stuff with the multi-roll. As to stop this Fortune Tune from just turning into a Zeus.
Who won the dice roll? It was Duck, wasn't it?
I'm unsure. Seb is playing blind second, so he would have chosen second anyway. So each player would have gotten what they would have preferred.
That's one thing about going second decks. You always need to be playing more than 40 to guarantee that in a deck out situation, you are less likely to lose. Oh, he's got a search spell engrave. Alrighty. With the search spell engraved, do you think Duck's able to make plays?
No, because he needs to out this. Whoop, that's the Imperial Order. That's the Imperial Order. That's the Imperial Order.
You've said that about every single card.
Sight gag. I pointed at the screen. That's Imperial Order. Duster. Chain Imperial.
Duster.
Chain Imperial.
We have a chain.
Oh,
We do not.
it's droplets. So it was Imperm, and it was the Zangwu. Okay.
Is this the Imperial Ben?
You know what? With 8 cards left, I think he banished it. If it was Imperial, he would have flipped it there and then started playing, but no.
Oh yeah. And Seb would have been fucked
Surely Seb is playing for deck out here. He's trying to deck duck out.
at this point. Yeah. Ooh, another
That's
Seb
Imperial Order, though. That's Imperial Order. That one. That one. That one.
Stop. It's not. It just isn't.
Here we go. Nope. That's not
No.
Imperial Order.
Ooh, lightning
Can't use it. Oh, that could be Imperial Order.
Shut up, Ben.
Here we go. Flip Imperial. Flip it.
Ooh, he's going to the main phase.
Oh, he's just gonna set another Imperial Order.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Seb's filling up all his back row.
That's a Chuchi for the
Chuchi.
Mystic Mine. Now he can shuffle back with Chuchi and not win the deck out situation.
Oh, true.
He can use the Chuchi, shuffle 2 back, no deck out for Dark.
This could be problematic for Seb.
Dark now ahead on card resources at 5-3. Like, there's a lot of negates in that back row, but how many of them can stop every single virtual world resource? Especially when the Chuchi has another pop.
Was it?
Well, you can just use it again this turn.
Yeah, I guess.
But they're committing to searching. Oh yeah, because he has to send from deck. He has to do it.
Yep. Zoltan, maybe? No,
Fan
we got
Fan.
some more removal.
Unsure what Fan does, to be honest. Detach 2 materials from this card, talk about face-up card your opponent controls, and 1 card in either graveyard, banish them. Targeting
So
the
multi-roll
multi-roll.
will go.
Will we see
And probably
response?
either Rose or Ray.
Has to be Ray. It's only a Rose in there.
Oh, the Ray got banished itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Quinlong was on board, or whichever one it was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, this Shenshen can touch back down here. So the Shenshen can summon itself back, then the Quinlong's turn, and the Chi-Chi's turn on.
Oh, we have a Veiler.
Protect the multi-roll. There's the Shenshen. Gonna turn on that
Is there
Chi-Chi.
a Shark Cannon? Shark Cannon could be big.
Could be. There it is. Shark Cannon. Oh,
Depending on what other back row he has, he's
Shenshen.
just going to banish it.
Nope.
Nope, he's going to take it.
Gives him that little bit of a wall. But Fortune Tune's gonna become a Zeus here. Hmm? Oh,
Oh, droplets. Okay.
sending Kowloon.
That then makes okay.
There's no double Zeus. He just has 1 Zeus on the side and the extra.
Well, yeah, you can only summon Zeus once per turn by its effect. But what I'm saying is, like, he could then Widow Anchor the Fortune Tune so that he has to make Zeus on the other one, which is infinitely less good.
Yes.
But no, he doesn't do that. Oh, how many summons has Duck done?
Duck would be exposed to the Bureau. Seb is not main decking it though.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I'm assuming there is a thinking on the Downed Magician.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, actually, that's true. Yeah, he could just...
Steal it till their end phase and then it goes back as a Downed and is not a Zeus. But almost, if you're Seb, you kind of... Oh yeah. You could consider just letting it become a Zeus, because if he's Zeus's, the Chuchi's going to be an issue. Like, the Chuchi will leave. And that is the thing that stops Duck from decking out here.
True.
Although Seb, I don't think Seb has a way to recycle cards into his deck.
No. Because no one really plays Hercules thingo anymore, do they?
Let's see. I think Seb plays one of it. Most of them do just still play the one. Yeah, Seb's not playing the one Hercules base to shuffle back. Yeah, in the main phase from Seb, he's going to have to start playing this game of Yu-Gi-Oh! How many rays does he have in hand? His one rose is in grave. Or it hasn't been banished. It has not been banished. His one rose is in grave.
No, the Veiler stopped it from being banished, I feel.
Oh, okay. And what have we got here? What gets Seb out of the situation? Realistically, I don't think he gets out of the situation because he can't do that much damage. You need to still have like a Veiler in deck to be able to do the Hulk play, or the access code play.
True.
He's going to be killed by the clock he set himself.
Shark cannons. In the area 0.
Interested he didn't continue to... Well, that burner's being banished is going to be huge here. That burner's not being here anymore.
Yeah, that would have been helpful before, I feel.
So we're able to get it right now. Pop the Downed, take out the Chuchi, then attack over the Fan.
I don't know if attacking over the Fan's a great idea, to be honest, because once it dies, it summons 2 more from deck. Oh, actually, no, that is a great idea.
There's 3 left.
That's an excellent idea.
Is it mandatory?
I don't think so. It would seem weird to be mandatory.
That'd be cute. So give your opponent deck information. Drones, okay.
Oh, drones, okay.
He's going for something. Drones Widowwank. He's going for access code. He is indeed going for a big access code play here.
I wonder if he's got the what's the card I'm thinking of?
The big banish one?
No, Eagle Booster.
Oh, okay.
Tanner, he still needs to do some link plays before he can get there. Wait, is Down at a spellcaster?
Down it is indeed a spellcaster. This does get him through big plays.
Oh, wait. Yeah, he's taken one too many monsters.
Kinda will now free up the token to then become another Sky Striker monster. I don't think he has a spellcaster in deck for the Hulk play to be worth it. Oh, no, he's just going straight battle phase. The math does the math check out here? The math checks out.
What do we got? 2, 4, 5. Yeah. That'll just be game on board. However,
the Chuchi's still
he does
here.
have the Chuche. Yeah.
Possibly another droplets.
What's the conditions of summoning Rose?
Sky Striker 8th Rose. Special summons itself from the hand. If an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone is destroyed by battle.
Okay.
There's the Chuchi pop. Waits for the Downed. I guess because the Ray can come back.
It doesn't have Ray.
There's a Ray in grave now.
There is?
Yeah, this is the Ray he started this play with, yeah. There's Hayate. Wait, Hayate's attacking again?
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't matter which one of them attacks, right?
I just didn't think there was that much damage. There's a lot of damage.
Yeah, just link 3 into something, get the monsters off the board.
His Link 3 play may be dead. He would need to go Nightmare Phoenix then into Ningirsu.
Okay. That's also not a bad option, to be fair.
It's not terrible. There's the multi-roll in main phase 2.
Oh, is he just gonna get rid of Thingo?
Yeah, he's gonna multi-roll it off. And he can turn the other two into a Zeke.
Interesting. Ducks back to 5 cards in deck, so he's very likely to draw a very good card off the top here.
Well, to be fair, he's likely to draw a Virtual World card because he's put 4 of them back. At this point, I think I can now say, we have definitely seen Duck banish his Imperial Order, unless it was the 1 card remaining in deck that's not currently a Virtual World card. Shen Shen
back.
comes back again. Yeah, now going to get
It's going to recycle him something?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay.
It can recycle
note
from
to self.
set.
Note to self, you cannot deck out Virtual World very easily.
Can't win by deck out. So I've just received my post for today.
Oh, what have you got, Ben?
It's a t-shirt, but it says it was declared for, it was checked for dangerous goods. It's just a t-shirt.
Might have been made of bombs.
It might have been made of bombs. I might have it inspected for bombs before I open it again. Never know what people are sending in the post nowadays.
Never know.
Okay.
That's a duck going for a search that seems never ending, because he'll just banish it, put it back. Oh god.
Has the Yen yet? He discarded the Kirin. He needs to be super conservative with his lines, that's isn't the issue. And there's the Lao Lao, gonna get the send off. Oh, but an Ash Blossom will stop it.
Blossom.
I'm sure there are still other extenders in Duck's hand. This Lao Lao was probably the most optimal.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Imagine if he's just sitting on like 2 Desires.
Look, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. I don't think he can do anything with them, right? So he's just going to punch face. I know, he'd have a level 3 that's coming back here, surely.
Yeah, the Nian Nian's going to come back here. There is the Nian Nian.
Oh, now he's going for the level 6 Synchro, which is, in my opinion, busted.
No, he's going for Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon. Draw a card. Or gets the pop?
Gets a pop, and then if it leaves, it gets to draw.
Will he discard? If he is, he's definitely thinking.
Do be thinking.
Oh, we had one Italy in hand. Didn't discard a Desires, so hopefully it means he doesn't have Desires in hand.
I mean, he might have been one of the lucky ones that got to banish Desires off Desires.
That's the 2 set cards of Desires.
Are they? Oh, Jesus.
Interesting if it was. So at this point, he hasn't seen his talents because he's been hand trapped. So none of his cards in hand are talents.
They must have banished those. And Imperial Order. Times.
Also, given that he hasn't cycled any Lulus, there is a very real chance his banished pile is 3 Lulus, 2 Desires, 2 Talents, and an Imperial Order. I feel like we would have seen a Lulu by this point.
I think so.
Now the Zhang Wu activating. Going to attempt to pop off, as they say. If he has a card in hand to set, he could actually go for a Crystal Wing here.
Potentially.
Only Crystal Wing worked against the Link decks.
Oh, the attack crease, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll work against him trying to summon back the Ray after he declares an attack on the Zeke, right?
Yes. Is Zeke's effect a quick effect?
No.
Oh, if
It's
only.
on summon.
Yeah, good.
Oh. Well, that's also a thing.
I'm gonna reduce the Zeke to 0.
In saying that, it's still not enough to actually kill him with one attack, which is the optimal play.
What?
Oh, the Veiler.
That still exposes him to game here if these attacks go through. I'd assume they're
the
not
Ray's
going
coming back.
Booster.
Oh, no, they're not. They're
Going
not
to
going
just
through.
take the damage. That's 15 and 13. Also keep in mind, next turn it is game if
If he can get to the Hayate.
yeah, which he can. The only issue is he's going to have a Chooch Pop on the multi-roll descend phase. Shut that off. And then we'll have a Chooch Pop in the battle phase on the Hayate.
It almost would have been better. It depends if he's got another Kana left in the extra. But he could have let the Zeke die, summon back Ray, and then Ray effect summon Kana, and stop something from attacking. Oh, here we go.
This can't be a second Zeus, because the Zeus is gone. Oh no, the Zeus was never used. The Zeus was never used.
Another Veiler coming down? Reasons?
I'm assuming it's because Seb wants to be using his Widow Anchor right now and he wants it engraved. Or would this Widow Anchor be banished? Because wasn't this one from multi-roll?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yes, the two cards in the zones between the currently set card and the multi-roll were both multi-rolled. So that Widow Anchor should now be banished.
It should be banished.
Now, multi-roll end phase, but Chuchi will pop.
This is potentially where you have to fast forward. It depends if...
yes. I believe they come for a judge ruling at this point, but it is irrelevant. Okay. Now, into Seb's standby phase. Really, this match has been swayed quite heavily by that afterburners.
Yeah.
Leaving. That afterburners being able to then pop the Chuchis has been an issue. It's Seb's only real form of spell and trap removal after he activated that Duster. Granted, he would now, like, his Lightning Storm would be live right now. If that Zeke wasn't there.
Yeah, if he didn't have a monster on board.
No longer being restricted by face-up spell and trap cards. The Zeke is the only problem.
So if only his monster would die. Does the Lightning Storm get in that far? Like, it removes the back row, sure, but it doesn't do anything else.
Interesting that Seb is setting that field spell, which is very clearly an area 0. Is the remaining card in deck a Ray?
I don't think so, but even then, I think multi-roll has to be face-up to activate its effect, doesn't it?
I believe it's Zeke currently.
Yeah. But, like, is it the face-up card has to leave the field, or is it just if the field spell leaves?
If this card in the field spell zone is sent to graveyard by a card effect, but it is not sent to graveyard,
it's not.
It is banished.
Tough times. Maybe it's just pumping up Thingo, but even then, it's not big enough to beat over either of those. Back and forth match, but we have a concession.
Seb has probably realized at that point, oh, this is getting banished and is not going to summon the Ray from deck. I have to wonder if the Ray was the one card in deck. That quite interesting. So, like, random mail gets delivered to my house addressed to the business name NolanTCG, and I have no idea how I've set that. I think I've actually put it in my Australia Post or something for a Twitter. So now it is my business name is just set as NolanTCG.
Are you sure that it's a parcel that you ordered?
No, it definitely is.
Okay, because what I thought it might have been was Konami finally acknowledging you as Australia's premier YouTuber and sending you some maximum gold Eldorado packs.
Oh, if only it was Maximum Gold Eldorado.
You have some nice reprints in there.
Australian Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers do not get any notoriety when it comes to product.
Or acknowledgement or anything. We get nothing.
Yes.
Oh, the Asher Blossom.
I really want to open this shirt. I know exactly what shirt it is. It is a Pokemon Silver shirt.
Ooh.
In a vintage design.
Yeah, Duck's sort of telegraphing that his hand was weak by having to normal the Yan Yan to get to plays.
To be fair, Duck could very well...
Ooh.
Oh, there's the Imperial Order.
Oh, do we have a chain?
Drones is the chain.
We do, technically speaking, we have a chain.
The chain, however, is not one of the Imperial... not one of the Cosmics or MSTs that it could have been. I was saying if Duck is side decking Anti-Spore Fragrance, and when that Lightning Storm touch board, I was like, that's gonna be pretty bad if all of a sudden that's the response that he has. Now, going into a Nightmare Phoenix, I'm going to assume is going to happen here. Are we going to see a Ray add back the drones, then go into Nightmare Phoenix?
You'd think so, because then he can reactivate the drones and summon back a Link monster that will do something. Or get a free discard, either other. Discarding the multi-roll, okay.
Oh, that's not an Imperial Order. That's not an Impermanence or a Droplet set.
Assume it's another sort of one of those.
Have to be a Chuchi.
English. Yeah, it'd be Chuche or the removal one, yeah?
Yes. There's a Zeke.
I don't know if you want to Zeke that.
Well, it's not going to trigger.
No, it's not going to trigger, but you also don't want him to ever get it back. Like, you'd prefer it to be in the bin.
Well, if it goes in the bin, it's just going to get summoned the moment he summons level 3, so...
Yeah, I guess.
Not really relevant.
Kagari's these had to already go into Kagari, yeah. I'm wondering if he bothers sending Engage at this point, or whether he just searches it with the Shizuku and the Entei.
Surely. You'd have to go Widow Anchor here.
Widoranki.
Widoranki. I like to point out, Duck has bricked both games.
Yeah, it's not looked good. And Virtual World is like very much a glass cannony deck, so it's like not a surprise at all. What do you send off of?
Let's inspect. He didn't set the Widow Anchor. I'll send the Widow Anchor.
That window, and you'll be searching in Gadget. Yeah, there we go. Still can't believe that card's come off the list. We can't have Heart, but we can have Engage. Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Bonus cards. Konami loves bonus cards. Ooh, a Zhangwu.
There it is.
Activating the Zhangwu going into the
have another hand trap?
Yes,
Dude.
indeed.
That is indeed a good player.
We see...
I don't actually know what that card does when it's face up on the board. All I know is when it's in the bin, it reborns.
I believe it switches something to defense position or something. It does. It just changes the battle position of a card on the field.
Okay, I can see why it doesn't often get activated.
End phase. Back comes the Nyan Nyan. Time for bonus cards.
Engage. Ooh, Ash Blossom on the first one, so Duck has to hope that he has the Imperm set, otherwise he's just going to do it again.
Imperm or droplets? It is resolving.
Interesting. Do it again.
Surely this other set card is now a Chuchi.
You'd think so. If he hasn't activated it to negate anything, you'd assume so. And do you search Widow Anchor?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. So at this point, surely you keep the Kagari as the one to attack and get rid of the Lulu or Nyen Yen or Puche or something or other. I don't know. That one.
That one.
Thing two. So one of those were probably the Widow Anchor research. What else do we have?
Shot cannon. I suppose it will handle any future Shen after the damage we saw it do in the first match. And we're going to see a lot happen, because I believe unless the bonus card was an Ash, this is going to resolve.
Finally.
Unless you see like an MST come out of the back row. Oh, twin. What?
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 How does that resolve?
I do not know. Lancia.
Oh, a Lancia coming down.
Dark Ruler was the bonus card.
Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Although I did find out on the weekend that like you obviously need a card in hand to be able to activate any of the virtual worlds from grave, but you don't need to have it in your hand at resolution for it to fully resolve, because it's always the end part of the effect. So I got done on the weekend. Someone activated the Reborn trap and then chained the E-Telly that was in their hand. They just got to Reborn and E-Telly from deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was real fun for me.
Dark all of a sudden going to be snowballing the advantage here. He can Quinlong get the ditch. Oh, but it's a Lao Lao. Oh boy. We're going to get big.
We are indeed going to see some things.
Can he OTK?
Don't think so. Through the stuff on board, I don't know if he can OTK.
Unless, yeah, he doesn't have a card in hand to set. Could be a problem. Oh,
Stardust Charge.
I'm going to be drawing some cards.
So you're going to draw him the card that gets in the set that gets in the Crystal Wing.
He's not playing the Croco Dragon to draw some more cards.
I don't think a lot of Virtual World players are playing Croco Dragon anymore.
It seems to be something that left the deck when they started to play the Crystal Wing.
Yeah.
Gonna see a Shen.
The thing about the Shen at the moment is it is still turned off because of the Lancia, so Seb won't be losing any resources.
You won't be losing the Shizuku and the Ray when it comes back. What was the draw? I'm assuming that we're going to see the draw, because he's probably going to activate the spell Engrave.
He cannot activate the spell Engrave because he's under Lancia.
Oh, yes.
This is what I was saying just before.
Yes, that does work the same way, doesn't it?
Yes, it does like to vanish.
Interesting that we haven't seen a Zeus play.
It's not banished, Seb. Under Lancia,
You're
the
under
card
your
that you
own
activated.
Lancia.
Oh, for God's sake.
So is that everything? That's probably the thing that matters the least here. Ah, there we go. They sorted it.
There we go.
Oh, it would appear that Andrew has just caught a shiny Darkrai in Pokemon Go.
Damn.
Shout out to Andrew.
What a flex. I mean, in fairness, he hasn't caught it yet.
Nah, he'll catch it. I believe in him.
Say you believe at him?
I believe in him. I have a bunch of trackings I should probably put into my show you post, and I just can't remember all the track.
I only care about one tracking at the moment.
Yeah,
That is my YCS prizing.
That you still have not received after.
Still have not received 4 months later.
It's going to be years
it's
before
in
you
the
see that
country.
YCS prizing.
It's in the country, I know it is.
Ooh, burners for Shizuku in the end phase here. That burners that was so relevant in the first game. And faded away. Will it fade away here?
He's got a lot of resources in grave. That's a concern.
Does he pop the Zhangwu?
I think he tries and avoids popping the Zhangwu, to be honest, because being a trap, it can activate off turn to be able to reborn. And if he wants to OTK this turn, which I get the inkling he might, it'll cause problems. So we have an afterburners. That'll get rid of that.
Will he banish the afterburners, though?
Maybe. Thinking about it. Doesn't look like he is. Oh, he is. Okay, that's a mistake.
Pop the Zhangwu, and afterburners goes to grave.
Now we'll see Kagari probably to add back the engage to get some bonus cards.
So many bonus cards.
All the bonus cards. Oh, is Dingo a tuner?
Oh, he's
the one that's on board.
It is, yes.
Okay. So does he already have the Widow, do we think?
I believe so. Oh, he has a Veiler anyway.
I need it.
This is going to be OTK, but the Zhangwu may stop us. Oh!
Ooh. Eagle Booster?
Well, realistically here... Oh, no. That needed to resolve to get the Veiler.
It did. Yeah, this is unfortunate.
I was going to say, realistically...
See, if he has the Widow Anchor, he could have taken his monster, used that to make the Hulk, then he still would have had the effect Veiler. But I don't know what cards he's got left in hand, other than the drones.
It'll be drones, and whenever he got off the Shizuku... Oh, wait, that was the drones, yeah. Oh, did he Kagari for drones? What did he Shizuku for? Anchor? Or burners? No, he Shizuku burners.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, there's still a mystery card in hand then. Surely he wouldn't have searched burners if he already had burners. He did be doing a big think, though. And Andrew did indeed catch the Darkrai, but its stats are not okay, but not amazing.
At least it's a shiny.
He's really unsure of what to do with himself now that his OTK line's been cut off.
But now he needs to figure out a way to get rid of the Alka Fibrax, because he does not have a way to get rid of the Alka Fibrax normally. He doesn't have a synchro he can go into off turn.
That's unfortunate. You should always play a synchro.
He has the drones, but there's no real resource or value for dronesing here and then going into...
Actually, that's not completely true. So he could go drones, make Zig, banish that, and that way he doesn't have a target on board for next turn. when he gets a search off the card in the graveyard.
I believe. Oh, it's a cannon.
Oh,
Sharp
just bring
cannon.
back the
Ash?
thing there. Oh no!
Yeah, this is an access
Oh,
code.
he's just gonna hard make an access code.
The only issue with that is so next turn Doc will draw a card, meaning he can Quinlong into a level 3, summon it and get back the Nyan Nyan. Then the Nyan Nyan, those two can just go into a Fortune Tune, make a Zeus. And that will be big problems for Seb.
Yeah, potentially. Oh no, we're just going battle phase. Okay.
He's going to do as much damage as possible. Oh, he's going to pass with the big board.
I mean, having the banish thing sitting there is not terrible, I guess. Yeah. There's that back on the board. Oh, because he couldn't attack with the shark cannon target.
Oh, okay. Shen can't attack, therefore he can't beat over.
So yeah, the access code was probably the correct line.
Definitely.
Or even if he'd gone with, I can't remember his name, Ingisu,
that's a big
and
top
gotten
deck.
rid of. Oh shit! Okay.
That's a colossal top deck.
This is as they say, not good.
Yeah, it's gonna send a Chuchin at a Kowloon probably. Yep.
Oh no. Don't feel good for Sebi.
Activating the Kowloon, but he didn't summon back the other one. Interesting. He opted not to summon back his Yan Yan. Now everything's going to get banished for that Shen Shen that's just going to turn on the Chi Chi. The Rays are still in grave for the Hayate, at least. Because this Chuchi can't... You have to discard a card when Chuchi uses level attack is increase effect? Or it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, that one doesn't. That's the only one that doesn't.
Yeah, that just turns on his Chuchi then. You can then also just make a Zeus. Big Zeus time hours gonna happen here. Oh, he's gone Fan Fan. I expected him to go Utopia Beyond.
It's gonna get rid of probably the Hayate and the Ray.
Yes.
Is there only the one Ray in grave at the moment?
Just the one Ray in grave, yeah.
Oh, this is tough.
Now the Fan Fan can attack over Hulk. Go up into Gaia. Gaia into Zeus.
Yep. And there's not really a lot of top decks that will save Seb at this point, I don't think.
Yeah, pretty much all of his top decks probably won't be able to activate it. It'd have to be a Ray. And yeah, the Ray would get him somewhere? The Ray would be able to get him quickly into a Kagari. Gets back the engage. Oh, it's 0.
Okay. So pretty much has no option but to let that resolve.
Yes. It's actually a very good top deck.
Yeah, it's a bit of a luck sack though, because even after this, he still has to hit the Ray or some piece of the engine that is actually helpful.
Threatening the The Zeus really can't activate under the Area Zero though. If the Zeus activates,
Yeah, it gives him no
pops
benefit
off.
at all.
Yeah.
So be doing a big thinky.
We could be waiting on Duck as to whether or not he Chi pops. He is going to Chi pop.
Okay. That's for anyway.
The Shen on board.
I suppose now that he's got the resources back. Actually, no. Oh, wait, no. Shen's on board, so it gets banished.
Oh, that's huge. That is huge.
That is problematic. Now that he's got the resource banished, he can happily use the Zeus, get rid of his own Shen, bring it back to his board. But doesn't. So
He just attacks over the Shen. You can have Quinlong.
Getting rid of it with Zeus means he does more damage.
Oh, he also still keeps his Chuchi on board, so he can now combo off. So he can go Quinlong, discard the other card in hand, and then combo. And it's a Quinlong anyway. Yeah, Chuchi, he can... Yep, that'll be Duck.
Yeah.
Duck's going through to the final.
Half times up.
He's conceding the match.
So in the finals at this stage, we have Duck, who has seriously used tuners and non-tuners to make things, and Josh, who uses lightning storms instead of twin twisters.
Yes. These are straight facts. We will see you for the final next time.
It goes to show you need to cheat to win.